What is going on, everyone, and welcome to the final installment of Bristol Week here at MRL. This is Monday Night Lights. How is everyone doing today? We have I guess after the race that we had last night, we're going to be coming at you hot and heavy with another great round of MRL racing. So, to kind of give a rundown on what we are looking at here, last night, I guess kind of rewind a little bit more. On Saturday, Xander was able to win in the Cup Series. Neck and neck battle with UK. Sunday, Xander was able to win with a neck and neck battle with UK. Now, Xander actually be racing tonight, and he's actually going to be our in-race reporter here, and we'll get to him here in a hot second. But UK will not be in here tonight. That means they cannot go and sweep the week. However, that doesn't mean that Xander can try to go for the triple and completely sweep the weekend. However, currently estimates are at the 18 driver range for what we are expecting tonight. So there is going to be at least around 17 other drivers that will go and contend for that honor. So let's just hear from him himself. Xander, how are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing great. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. This is the third time you've been up here, and I thank you again for all your help with me helping out with the in-race reporting, taking that step up and helping out. I know Bristol means a lot to him, and you've now done what? 400 laps of Bristol, not even including practice.
Yeah,
So tonight is going to be another 150, so making a grand total of 550 laps around here. How does the reps, first of all, is definitely great, but again, not to totally sound like a broken record, but I know you're going to go for the sweep. What are the keys for tonight?
well, the keys are sort of the same, but I think it changed a little bit with the Xfinity series. I feel almost as if the urgency is another key to add to the two that I've already stated previous of tire wear and pit road. I think urgency is big here. You have such little laps compared to a Cup car, and with 18 drivers in the field, it's going to make it even more incredible. So watch out for someone who may use the bumper a little bit to make his way around people.
Oh, and that's gonna be the biggest thing as well. You're gonna be coming from the rear. However, and that's just because, just to kind of for everyone watching right now that isn't aware that anyone can run both nights. That goes without saying. However, only one driver can run for points in each series. Xander, you run for points on Sundays, and you're currently sitting P3 in the closest championship battle so far. Bit of promotion right there. 15 points separate the top four on Sundays. Currently, a little bit more spread on out on the Monday side of things, but Monday drivers get priority in terms of qualifying order, and any Sunday drivers wanting to race automatically go to the rear. And Xander, you're going to be starting right there. And like I said, I see more people joining the Discord every single minute. I have people that are in waiting. As soon as 9 o'clock rolls around, they are going to be joining. I'm seeing Little Chris here. I'm seeing Wade already in the lobby. I see Dale Forever looking to get in. Bunch of these drivers. Agent Orange as well, one of the championship contenders, looking to go into the lobby here. Just You're going to be facing a lot of competitive people, and you have to go through all of them in order to make it happen.
Yeah, it's going to be definitely difficult for sure, but that's why we race at Bristol.
And yes, and of course, Bristol is always fun here. And like I said, 150 laps is what we are anticipating for tonight. Can you imagine 18 drivers with 75 laps? Oof. That would be probably bumper bump and run every single lap because as you were talking about with sense of urgency, you're just amping that up a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. More people are joining the more that I'm talking. So it is currently 9 o'clock. Let's just go ahead and get this thing started. As soon as I plug in my headset, for everyone watching right now, you get to hear the pre-race notes. Just Again, not to sound like a broken record of what we've been talking about the past 3 nights, but essentially they are the same. So give me one hot second. We are about to start that. All right, how's everyone doing today? I'm talking to both the Discord and the stream right now. We are talking about the the normal stuff that we have talked about the previous two nights. We are expecting around 18 drivers tonight. As much as the sense of urgency to get to the front, especially if you're in the back, will be a thing. Just know it's a 150 lap race. Depending on when cautions fly, last night we had two. This is anticipated to be a one stopper. Just keep that in the back of your heads. But like I said, 150 laps on two times wear, about to be a one stop. However, um, if you guys do make more than one green flag stop, know that you are to really make sure that your competitors know that you are pitting. With no stages, I mean, there's no stage breaks or anything like that, no guaranteed cautions that are going to catch you on out in case something like that happens. So, like um, speeding, make sure that you hit your marks when it comes to that. Um, but because of that blend line rule is into effect, I would love you guys to signal basically the lap before you pit, and then as you come on down, blend line back on the backstretch. So just make sure you avoid the backstretch pit entry. We actually had a problem with that last night. We had two drivers, a driver, go down the wrong pit lane, but funnily enough, the second driver got caught up in that. So that's why it's always good to know who is pitting ahead of you because you don't want to be going down the wrong pit lane, and that's just why I stress that so much. But yeah, like I said, with about 18 drivers here tonight, I stress patience. We had a fantastic race last night, and I hope that we can get that again. Invites are about to go out right now. I'm just getting the list all done. We're doing two pace laps tonight. With that, 50 miles per hour will be the pace speed. In case you are unfamiliar with your qualifying order, it's in the lights qualifying sheet. Usually, you guys are pretty good with reposting that, so you guys are going to be looking there. However, if a person in front of you is not racing, the line moves up, not the position. So if you're in the evens, you're staying up top. If you're in the odds, you're staying down low no matter what. Um, with that being said, what am I forgetting? Not Cade. Cyber is the only one with priority of choosing top or bottom. Like I said, we're doing two laps in order to get everything all in order here. So just keep that in the back of your heads. We're going at the line, not the restart zone. That was first round of invites. I know I still have more people to invite here. Is there any questions tonight, or is that basically everything? I'm assuming that is it. All right, cool. Um, so with that being said, if you guys have any questions, um, final round of invites are about to go out right about what's going on. Who's talking? No, bro. I'm sorry. Piper, could you help me out with that, please? I feel like we're missing a lot of people. There's NASCAR Extreme. Clay, do you have Wade? He has not sent me an invite. There's Dale. Let me just make sure for all of these. But yeah, if you need me, as we are still getting everyone in here, looks like we're going to be rocking at let's say 9:10, just with everyone getting in here. So 9:10 we will be going. If you need me, just hit me up. All right, so there's Wade. Okay. I feel like who were we forgetting here? Um,
We must be.
yeah, there's people here that are signed up that are not. There's little Chris. Okay, so as I just go through basically the running order right now, there is um, and as we go through all of that, we have looks like Tiny needs to get in here, so let's get that another round of invites out. There we go. I don't think we're missing anyone else. I'm looking through everyone right now. Dale, Chris, Loho's here. Piper, Heron. Yep. So far, so good. U.S. Trek. Wade and Xander, you're already here. I think that's it, actually. So with that being said, like I said, 9:10, we are already going. So with that, I think Xander. Okay, so we're gonna have. Looks like there we go. There's 17 drivers tonight. So one off of what I was expecting. Still
Yeah.
enough to have. Still enough to have a full front stretch worth of drivers. However, we have a this is the biggest field that we've had in Bristol this entire week. So with that, it's going to be a lot of oh, Agent Orange. He is not in here. He, surprising. And I don't know if he's looking to try to get the last invite, but that is a championship competitor. If he doesn't join by 9:10, we are rolling right now. So that would be major championship implications if he's not joining. So that is the 18th driver that I was seeing. There we go. Now, kind of similar to what we saw on Saturday. I wonder if you're gonna see anyone try to back on out and try to get that first pit stall. Of course, Bristol, especially with green flag pit stops, and so close in terms of car count, you have those that possibly will be immediately off of pit road for their pit stall, so they won't be able to get that many adjustments. Meaning that their preset will have to determine basically how fast they're going. I haven't seen anyone do that yet, but I know that is a valid strategy. So with 18 drivers here, there is a very a likely chance of people actually trying to do that. But yeah, how's everyone doing today? Welcome everyone that is watching. All four of you guys right now. Thank you so much for coming on out. Hopefully we have a great race on our hands here. The Monday series has yet to disappoint. Great racing all around from the entirety of lights going into from Talladega and with Atlanta. Oh, hang on one second. All right, so and with that, it is 9:10. All right. Yeah, so that is the big thing. It is now 9:10. We did actually have a problem, so Goose, thank you so much for reminding me. Get past the start finish line before slowing on down. If we even need to do 3 laps of pace, go for it, but 2 should be enough. But yeah, timer is going. Good luck, guys. I just unmuted myself. There we go. So with that, the timer is going. Actually, I do want to check on out the while we are waiting for for everything going on out Bristol. The daily times. Actually, Xander and UK are back to back, third and fourth. And actually, so lights are actually. So the lights drivers are actually dominating the daily. I wonder how many is going to actually break it into here. Especially with the weekly is what we've been cracking into P6 and P9 respectively. So let's get it. Xander, let me know when I can join.
You are now.
All right, well there we go, perfect. To go through as we are running right now. Let's get into the qualifying order. So, 18 drivers tonight, and of course it's the Bristol night race. Gotta represent. Cyber is on pole with 11 thousandths in front of Brandon. Brandon, in his seventh career top two qualifying position. That is insane if you think about it. That's an insane stat. With that. P3 belongs to Agent Orange, that is Nathan, a championship contender, and then P4 belongs to Cade. US Truck Enterprise P5, Dale Forever P6, Pied Piper P7, Worst Cod P8, NASCAR Extreme P9. Oh, except Worst Cod will not be joining us, so that means NASCAR Extreme will inherit that spot. Other than that, people will be getting past the start-finish line before slowing on down, so that is going to be the big thing. As you can see, a mad dash for 5 wide at Bristol. Top 10 things you love to see. So with that, as we get everything all in order right now, looks like Cyber is, interesting enough, choosing the bottom. Now, Xander, I know you saw the top being chosen with you last night. Actually, well, Gio starting there last night. Interesting choice from Cyber here. He's going to try to do really get off the launch here and try to get up in front of that 89. That is going to be really interesting to see what choice that is going to lead him. But yeah, you have a big field here, and as you can see, that's what we like to see here in lights. There's a show of support from all of these guys. All right, so with that, we are going this time. We're going to be on board with B-Right, actually going into this right here. We're going at the line, just for everyone knows. So with that, we have a green here. The 5 does have that big launch, and we'll actually get to the top side right here. And after that, towards the back, with Amos, is what we're seeing. You can see that people are indeed trying to find their feet here. Looks like, the 68 kind of collapsed the wall a little bit, but nothing too crazy. But side by side, all the way through this pack, it is a huge run back here. And you can see, Xander, you're in the thick of it right now, just how crazy it is. Oh, and the 0 story score gets major loose coming out of turn 2 right there. Meanwhile, back up front, the 5 is actually able to close in, actually extend the gap a little, but the 89 is hot on his heels. The 8 actually got past the 51 of Nathan, is actually putting him into P4. Towards the back, you can see the 21 dead center. Teammates kind of collide right there. That is the 21 and 22. That is RWI, broadcaster Clay, and the 22 getting into it right there. That is not what you want to see, especially from teammates. Meanwhile, the 19 still on the bottom, and is now going to be a fight towards the top. Now, Xander, I know you're busy, but you can see that just the bottom. I know you can technically run down there as you get loose, but hold on to it there. Excellent job. Oh, my goodness. I am sorry about that. Never mind. I'll let you be just for the time being. But it is insane racing right now. That inside lane, you can technically run in lights, but you ideally want to find the top and find it fast. Ooh, the 51 gets major loose up there. The 78 of US Trek in P5 looking for a great run here, trying to get his season jump-started a little bit. Xander, what's it like from your perspective right now? You're in the lion's den right now.
Ooh, it's chaos. A lot of differing agendas, a lot of differing lines. You just gotta try and save your tire while making your way through it.
Ooh, and they're 3 wide right there, and the 93 actually gets tagged by the 98 right there. I don't know if that was intentional, but that was behind you, so you totally missed it. Meanwhile, that battle for the lead, though, we got to go up and more with that. The 51 has a great view of it. The 89 is trying to get below the 5, and actually will. And Cyber will actually be put on the outside. But that is the preferred lane. The 89 trying to make the bottom work, and he's actually doing a great job, and he will actually get to the corner panel free of the 5. Meanwhile, the 8 is actually trying to work with the bottom of with his teammate there, but we'll have to find the hole, and we'll have to go into the top. That means Cade will actually try to pass his teammate on the top side. Going back towards the pack a little bit, you have the 68 of Piper. This is for P8 and P9 with the 19 of NASCAR Extreme up top. The 68 gets tight, and that will be a big loss of position for him. The 36 of Tiny NASCAR, he has gone through many different names in his time here in his MRL career, but that is also Racing Greens. That is a little bit of contact being made there. That was wholly intentional. That actually started with a 68 of Piper. Oh, Piper. Oh, that is unfortunate. The 74 got into him. That is teammates colliding. That is not what you want to see. Looks like the battle for the lead. The 89 now has the lead. I don't know what happened. I heard an apology to Cyber. So something must have happened right there. But looks like the 89 is now leading, trying to extend that gap a little bit. The 51 is now trying to go to the outside of the 8, but the 8 is holding it down low, and that lead is now shrinking. Actually, who is that? Is that the... Oh, that is the 07, actually, making his way through the field. Nice job from him, as he is now making his way up into the top 5. That entire front pack is exactly where they want to be, and you can see that the 13 of Dale Forever side by side with Xander right there as the 70 claps the wall. That is, oh, the 22 made an aggressive move, and unfortunately the 78, oh, there we go. That's what we like to see, the Discord communication right there. That was totally unintentional, but of course, when you're in the driver's position, it's just like, oh, come on, what's going on here? Actually, no, that is that the 0? Oh, that is Low Chris. Okay. So that is Low Chris making his way up here. Of course, he won here in the Monday series last week at Atlanta, making his debut race for the Monday series in dominating fashion too. Oh, 78 down low, and that potentially could bring out the first caution. No, it doesn't. The 78 got loose and unfortunately collected the 0. That is unfortunate, but thankfully no caution right there. Everyone was able to maintain their composure, and now we are going. So the 68 now, we're on board with them, just kind of shifting through the differing agendas right now, with everyone kind of finding themselves in a rhythm. Hang on. There we go. In a rhythm, the top 3 is able to kind of break away. That is the 89, the 51, and the 8. Of course, if the race were to end right now, the 51 will actually be tied with the points leader. That is the 8 of Cade. So those two would actually be tied in terms... But if we're looking at Amos right now, it looks like he is a little bit off the pace right now. I think he is riding around the bottom of Bristol. Actually, I think I know what he's doing. He's trying to maintain his tires. He's kind of doing what BS did last night, so interesting strategy from him, but that is P18 right there. Ooh, the 74 and the 36. A little bit of contact being made right there. The 0 of Story Square thankfully avoids that. But yeah, right now, everyone's starting to get into their own running order. Who is winning? That is Brandon, B-Right Racing, up in the lead. Let's go on a baseball, kid. Xander, I know you're just now, I think, broke into the top 5. Is that correct?
I'm currently 6th.
Oh, P6. So one really close from that. Ooh. right there. But as we see from your nearest competitor right behind you, the 18 is now into P6. What lap is it, if you don't mind me asking?
It's currently lap 29.
Oh, 29, going into lap 30 this time. You can see as the cars have really started spreading on out, and we have the pardon me, throat is dry. The car is really spreading on out, and people are starting to find their rhythm here at Bristol. People are just going to start going into tire save mode because, like I said, should we go green, everyone is going to be going for the one-stop strategy. Of course, we weren't able to see it last night because we had a bit of an early caution, but you can definitely see that people are starting to save. That is the 21 specifically going a little bit ahead of you right there, Xander, as well as the 5 of Amos that you have already passed. Those guys are definitely trying to maintain their tires for the longer bit of the race. Piper and US Trek back here. That is for just outside the top 10 for P13 and 14. Let's actually go back on board. Ooh, Xander, you made the pass. Now you're in the top 5.
Yep.
Oh, meanwhile, the battle for the lead here is starting to heat on up. You have the top 4. As we now go into lap traffic, the 51 got super loose, but the 07 is going to try to make the bottom work. Very clean racing for the most part. People, ooh, Locris got himself a little loose right there. The 51 got tight. Now the 51 will just let the 07 go. That is really nice from him. The 98 of Heron trying to stay out of the way, as you can now see people trying to now navigate lap traffic. That is going to be the big thing here. The 8, as the 21 gets a little bit tight, that is going to be the big thing here. The 98 now being lapped. That is for P17. The 98, oh my goodness me! Oh, that is teammates colliding. And the 07 gets absolutely destroyed. We are on board. The 98 got massively loose. I think he was trying to go to the bottom. Oh my goodness. How is that not a caution? Excellent car control, you guys. That is unfortunate from the 07, but he is still carrying on. The 98, though, I don't think Nathan was anticipating you to be there, Xander. I was actually on board with him. I saw him kind of jerk to the left, but he saw you a little bit too late, and you almost made contact.
Yeah, I didn't plan to be there either. It just kind of worked that way.
Well, right now, as you can see that the top side with the lap traffic here, the top 2 are starting to go away. The 51 does let you go, so knowing... oh, but putting 3 wide. I don't think he was trying to go 3 wide right there. But yeah, the 98 going to the top side here, definitely putting the leaders a little bit of a conundrum, because they don't want to run the bottom, but here they are as the 22 gets loose. And because of that, the 07 gets collected again. It is not his night. Oh my goodness me. The 07 is in the wrong place at the wrong time. And the 89 of Brandon here is now going to be lapping the 5 yet again. So that is P1 and P2, as Xander is now in P3. Meanwhile, back here, ooh, the 22 gasses it up to the 36, and the 36 gets loose. Now we're 3 wide. I don't think they realize that. Sorry, Square gas it up. Oh, hold on to it, guys. The 13 of Dale goes spinning, but he collects it right there. All right. So with that, looks like, ooh, as someone must have went spinning, or at least got loose. Looks like the 07 got loose, but he's now back into it. The 36 here of Tiny NASCAR trying to get back in here, as the 5 spins to the apron, but he will remain towards, or at least pointed the right direction here. Okay, let's kind of regroup here. So it looks like the top 5 has really shifted. The 8-9 of Brandon still leads. The 8 of Kate, P2. Xander, you're still P3, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, so looks like the 51 of Nathan, that is Agent Orange in P4. The 19 of NASCAR Extreme YouTube going for P. We'll try to take that position. That is P5. After that, though, is hang on. The as we are now trying to look for behind that. Yeah, that is looks like the '07 of Chris. Oh, no, Cyber is P6. Chris P7. Wade Gaming P8. Looks like the 36 of Tiny NASCAR P9, and then BD P10. Story Square P11. Let's go back on board with Story Square. Story Square P11, trying to make that move on the 36. And right there, after that, you have a big gap to behind that. I think that is Piper, Dale. Oh, never mind. The 13 is now down pit lane to probably burned out his tires. Xander, what lap are we on?
We have 99 to go, so on lap 52.
Ooh, they won't be able to make it, but halfway is coming up. Xander, if you're willing to share, what is your rights at?
I wore my right rear a little more than what I'd like to, so mine are at 43 and 36.
Ooh, and the 22 is also down pit lane. People are definitely burning out their tires a lot more than they want to. Ooh, the 19! The 19 and the 51. That will be a caution. Oh, that puts a lot of people on the outside right here, especially when it comes to okay, so what happened right there from what I saw, the 21 was holding his line, the 51 was trying to go around with the 19. I don't think tried necessarily to get below, try to get below the 51 right there, but still was caught on up. So, okay, it looks like as we regroup here, yep, there goes the 5. We just heard that he was going to bow out, so that is our first one out of this race. That is unfortunate because I know he was looking forward to this race. The restart, though, you don't want to be restarting on the inside. You actually want to be on the outside here. But now, that caution came at a really weird time, considering that depending on how you save, I'm not sure anyone can make it without at least pitting.
The 51 is lagging.
Oh, hang on. We will see that here in one second. Well, we actually did hear something about that with the 51 and the 8, but the 51 definitely looks like he has some moon shoes on right now. He just went and sailed it to the top of the 8, and now he's looking to take P2, and again, that would tie up the championship lead. Cyber there right behind. It is a mad dash back there as, oh my goodness me, that is a pile up. Yeah, Nathan, you are lagging, my guy. And that is people down pit lane. So, Xander, who gets the...
I have no clue what's happening now.
No, who gets the Lucky Dog is what I was asking.
Lucky Dog goes to Broadcaster Clay.
And what position is he in?
He's in P15.
P16. So that means there is one person still currently lapped down. I guess we're going to find on out. So we're going to find on out here. That was a big moment right there. Ooh, some people did not pit. Interesting. It looks like that is Dale Forever. That is still a lap down. That is unfortunate from him. But
So
yeah.
everyone pitted, but including myself, I took 2 tires.
Well, honestly, that is really all you needed. You guys only went like 2 green flag laps right there. So we're gonna see exactly how we have in terms of people getting back up to the front. As we're going 3 wide. Hold on to it, guys. Oh my goodness me. People definitely trying to get up out of the way right here. People going up for the 5 of Cyber definitely gets a little loose, and now it is a mad dash to get back up to the front. Meanwhile, you and Story Square looks like as the 78 is spinning. The 78 is spinning back there. And he will be still currently, we will be righted one more time. That is unfortunate. So no caution from that. But yeah, you have, looks like the 89, the 8 back into P3 and P4. After that, oh, there's a bit of a choke up back there. Looks like the 36 kind of holding up the line. The 22. Oh my goodness me. That was a big aggressive move as a 19 sails it on in. And he is, oh my goodness me. That is, I feel like that's the word of the race right there. Oh my goodness me. People going around the outside, people did not pit. It looks like the 93 is being swallowed up on the bottom. The 19 on the top here as a 13 of Dale Forever looks like got loose, but he is now back into it. 74 lag warning 1. So yeah, the lead, let's go back up there. Let's start from there. It's still now Xander in P1, but Story Square is now moved into P2 after that pit stop strategy there. Brandon, though, is now under fire trying to take that position. The 07, though, is making his way back forward. That 22 of Wade Gaming, P6. Oh. What happened there? Oh, we're hearing something going on with the 19 and the 51, so I interrupt that. But we will see. Looks like the 19 of NASCAR Extreme YouTube definitely moving forward here. Not sure what happened with him in the 51, but the 51 now way back in the pack. That is not what you want to see. Xander, while you are in the lead, what's your predictions here? Do you think when that caution came on out, that can make people go the rest of the way, correct?
I don't believe so. You need to save about 10 to 12 laps.
On fuel or tires or both?
Both.
Ooh, that is going to be spicy indeed. And not only that, but a caution obviously just takes that completely out of it. So we'll have to find on out here.
We're just now hitting that point to where if you pit now, you're good to make it.
The 5 under fire from the 19. The 19 must have fresher tires, and looks like the 19 will get that spot as the 5 will still be on the outside. And actually, he's going to be holding it nice and steady here. But there we go. Now the position's done. Actually, I lied. Okay, never mind. The 5 is having some great corner exit speed. So that will be a position that will be hotly contested for the rest of the time. The top side is definitely the one that is the preferred lane here. The 51 sent it on in, and that will be still the 19 versus the 5. The 19 definitely down low. The 5 is well on the outside. Kind of shifting away from that. Looks like P2 is now starting to heat on up. Story Square with that strategy. Did he take right sides as well?
I'm not really sure with him.
Okay. The Story Square, though, still in P2. Brandon P3, Cade P4. Behind him, Lil Chris, that'll be P5. Wade Gaming P6, and then Tiny NASCAR P7. Looks like the 19 did actually get past the 5 there. So it looks like the 74 is now going to be the next in line for the 19. 19 does have fresher tires, as we were looking at Amos right there. That is our first DNF of the race. So there is 17 drivers left. 18 of those that started. Great racing so far. Of course, we've seen a little contact, but what Bristol race doesn't have contact? So we will see exactly how this kind of turns out as people are now starting to kind of get back into their rhythm as we kind of went there. I'm seeing the 19 definitely move forward here. The 74 on the outside here. The 19 has the unpreferred lane up the bottom, but is definitely holding his own. And actually, he got a little bit tight right there. But he should be able to get the pass done. No, that was not intentional right there. As the 51 totally sent it on in. The 51. The 51 sent it on in on the bottom of 3. 3 wide doesn't work. Obviously I can only see from what I saw, but I saw while that was happening, looks like Dale Forever is another one out of this race. That is unfortunate from him. He was a lap down, so he was already basically he was the only one a lap down. It's a 68 and ooh, I've seen some big moves back here. The 68, 78, and 98. Weird how that works out sometimes. Is back here in the pack. They are side by side. We're hearing something going on with the Discord there. The 78 giving a lot of space to the 68 here. Love to see it. Ooh, that was people just getting loose. It looks like the 78 will be able to get past. Yes, he will. So it looks like that is going to be another spot down. Let's go back and board with the leaders here. Xander, you are gone. Good talk. The change for P4, though, the 22 of Woody Gaming is made his mark. Looks like Cade lost a couple spots, so he was P4 and is now back to P6. So that's unfortunate, as Lil Chris is now making his way forward after looks like making contact with every other car, not of his own choosing. It looks like he, ooh, my goodness me, as the 22 was going down low, trying to get down low, but the 89 was blocking. I don't know how it appeared from his screen, but Talladega blocking at Bristol. Oh, the 22 gets loose! And that is going to be a caution? Yes.
Yep. So that
the
virtually
22
means that
gets
everyone can make it.
Yeah, that means, yeah, that was the 22 getting loose off the corner. Nowhere for the 8 to go. And that means we're going to see exactly how this kind of shakes on out. Xander, how many laps to go currently?
We got 54 to go at the restart.
At the restart? Okay. So still a long way to go. We are now approaching the final third of this race here. Now, of course, Xander, you are on the bottom here, which is actually the unpreferred line. So we'll see how that kind of shakes on out here. There we go. So as the field restarts for the third restart, the Zero Story Square, again, showing that he has some speed as I hear some contact in the back. Oh my goodness, we have to go to the back there. We're 3 wide back here. That's not going to work, guys. As we see, it looks like the 07 got into it there. The 93 is on the outside. The 51 still back here. We're 2 by 2 by 2 for P3, 4, row 3 on back. As we're hearing more contact, the 21. The 21 going down low. What the heck happened there? as the 19 gets tagged. It is now 3 wide. Oh my goodness me. 3 wide doesn't work at Bristol, ladies and gentlemen. That was, oh my goodness me. The car control Cade is now being tossed around like a wet hand towel, and he's still holding it straight, but now the 51 is trying to capitalize on some valuable points lost, and this is going to be huge for the championship, as those two were 5 points separated going into this race. And with that being said, the 19 trying to get to the bottom. The 51 tags the 8. Oh yeah, he backs on out of that. That was wholly unintentional here. The 19, though, definitely trying to get back up here. Looks like P3 has been changed hands yet again. The 51. Oh my goodness, that was a dive from the 19. Don't get loose. We're still 3 wide here. Oh my goodness me, I am clenching these cheeks, and they cannot be clenched any harder here. Just seeing the moves that people are making here, definitely. Honestly, I don't know. I'm more of a fan of just not making enemies, but I guess people don't listen to what I say. But you know, that's the thing here. So looks like people are back going single file. People are starting to get back into their rhythm as the 36 of Tiny NASCAR is trying to get into the back of the 07, and that is going to be the 22 getting on past here. The 36 gets plowed. Oh my goodness, and that is another wreck. And oh
Yellow
my
flag.
so okay, so hey, 1 second. Interesting strategy. The 5 staying out, the 93 staying out, or at least taking right sides only. The 0 actually gained a spot right there, so now this is going to be a big to-do. As the 9... Ooh, Xander, you're on the top of 3. That could have worked really, as the 07 comes on up. Actually, no, as the 0. Story square, as we're 3 wide back there. Ping pong is bound going into turn 1. The 18 is now able to just sail on past, as we are now people. Oh my goodness me, we're hearing lag, we're hearing
Another one. It's not going to end well here in 5 minutes.
tempers are flaring, I'll say that. I can understand with that. With everything going on, people, you have people of varying upbringing, I'll say that. You have those that don't normally league race, you have those that do, and because of that, at Bristol, you have a very tight window, very limited amount of space. I mean, 3 wide just doesn't work. People throwing on in doesn't work. And because of that, you have a big shift in momentum for some of these guys. So with that, you have the 8 making the spot for P4, the 74 P5, and because of that, you have the 51 in the back of the pack. It looks like the 22. I went to the 22. I went to the 22. Where did he go? Oh, the 07 spins it on the apron. And that is...
Another one.
So, okay, I don't know if that was lag or what, but that definitely brought the 93 and the 36 down pit lane. I actually thought that would have not brought out the caution because they went down pit lane, but because of that, with how that kind of went on out, it looked like the 07 clipped the bottom of the apron, and after that, it was just along for the ride. So... Alright, so with that, you have a... okay, we're going to be counting up right now. The 16 on back. Looks like the 36 was the main one collected in that last incident, with the 5 down low. The 07 is definitely driving and putting it 3 wide. That is tempers flaring right now, and definitely because of that, it is a mad dash, and people are definitely not caring at this point. People are definitely... Oh, the 8 is lagging. Well, the 5 is Cyber absolutely holding it, getting loose, and that is... Oh my goodness me. Xander, how many laps left?
26.
26. Okay, so we're in the final stint of this run. People, looks like people are definitely throwing caution to the wind, literally, as we see some moves, some aggressive moves that people should not be making, let's just say. The 93 here of Loho to the outside, the 68 down low, and that is the 36 down, getting loose off the apron. That will be really unfortunate from him. But going to the front of the pack here, you have the 18 in the lead at 89 P2, 74 P3, 51 P4, Cade P5. So momentum has shifted yet again here into all of this, and that is unfortunate from the 19, who absolutely spun going off of that. Not sure what just happened there.
Another one.
All right, we're gonna get to the end of the race here. This is definitely some momentum shifts here. A lot of people actually didn't pit there. I'm actually very surprised on that. The 51 not pitting, the 0 of Story Square on the outside. The 51 holding it. It's 3 wide back here, 4 wide. That's not gonna work, as the 0 of Story Square gets spun right there. And now it is the 18 of 18 is Xander trying to make it on the bottom right here. The 3 wide, 4 wide back there. That is what I'm seeing. Yeah, we definitely are on the way to topping Saturday. That is going to be the big thing. The 89 gets loose, and because of that, does not bring out. There is the caution.
There is no caution.
Really, no caution for that. Okay, interesting. So with that, the 51's trying to hold it to the outside. The 07, yep, it's binned from that. Looks like the 51 got loose. The 22, and the 22 goes on the outside. That, oh my, oh my. Crispy. So with that, you have a big. How many laps left, Xander?
13.
13. All right. So with that, a big shift in the points right now. People getting. Yeah, that right there is a big to do on that. But we have a. So with that, you have a the 0 in the back here. The 78, I hear something happened with that. This is Bristol, is what I like to say. The 89 did indeed leave the race, so that is unfortunate from him. The 21 down here, making up some spots. And the 5 making up some ground. The 21 as well. So that being said, you have the 19 making up some ground yet again. The 8 right behind, as the clock is now going down. Xander, you are still P1, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm assuming the 74 is in P2?
Yeah, it's Tim, Agent Orange, Tiny NASCAR, and US Trek.
Gotcha. Alright, so with that, we are dwindling down the number of laps left here. So the 07 unfortunately got is now trying not to go a lap down. And I can understand that, honestly. People are definitely trying to people are definitely trying to get it all done now, as I see a wad back there. Let's go on to the back of this. The 5 of Cyber trying to make it done here. The 93 in the back of the pack. The 19 behind that. Cade absolutely sent it on in right there. And the 93 gets loose. That's going to put the Cade to the outside here. And that will be a great runoff for him, but he gets loose. The 98 gets... Ooh, the 98 gets into the 68 right there, and the 8 leaves. Oh.
2 to go.
Alright, well, sometimes it be like that. So,
White flag, Pat.
White flag. So with that, you have a the 18. Actually, I was trying to go on board with them right now. The 18 in the 07. That is not for position, and that coming to the checkered flag. There we go. The Xander,
Well, that was interesting.
if I could have full results, please, that'd be great.
I got you.
All right. All right. So just to make sure, if you obviously we have some.
You're talking, Patton. You're not. You're muted.
Yep. Gotcha. So with that being said, let's get these guys up here. Um, so Xander, you're already in here. So you actually did sweep the week. Good job from that. Um,
Thank you. I appreciate that.
it looks like after everything was all said and done, um, we had a big instance of people ended up finding their footing after that. So yeah, it's just
Yeah.
unfortunate from
I'll. Hey, Orange, good top three, man.
all right, so as we wait for everyone to get in here, let's go through the full results. That is Xander. No, that's not it. Um, hmm, yes. Yeah. Wait. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, Xander. P1, BD P2, Nathan P3, Tiny NASCAR P4 in his first start. You have a P5 of Broadcaster Clay, P6 NASCAR Extreme, P7 Cyber, P8 belongs to Goose, Piper P9, Loho P10, Wade P11, Heron P12, Story Square P13, Lil Chris P14, Cade, Brandon, Dale Forever, and Amos are the DNS for the race. So yeah, we have our top three in here. Up and down race for everyone here, actually. Let's start from P3, of course. We have Nathan. You have a tale of two races. You went from being up front to the rear, and then back up front to the rear again, and you kind of went to the middle, and then you went up front. So, what was it like from your perspective?
Boy, did I have to work for that one. Uh, my arms are tired. I'll be honest. um, yeah, no, we it started good, and then I don't remember what. Brain B right got kind of slowed down the front stretch on one of the restarts, and I should I should have just followed him into one, but I was like, I need the 5 points for leading, so I'll try and take the lead. And when I did, I hit the apron and just looped it right around. Tried to hold up against the wall, but it's Bristol. 15 people hit me.
Yeah. Um,
Went last car, lead lap, and then just had to fight my way back the entire rest of the race. Then I was trying to still get to the lead. I still wanted those 5 points for leading, so I just kept not pitting when we kept having all those cautions, hoping I could cycle to the front. Even if I still cycled back a few spots, maybe I'd get that 5 points. And then on that last restart, it finally worked for me, and I got my 5 points and barely hung on to third. I had a really great race with a 36.
Yes, and that is the big thing here. As we look to the battle for the points, you actually had the benefit of actually taking over the points lead. So excellent job from that. Looking to retake your Monday title here. So ultimately, that we have like I said, uh, a tale of two different races, I guess, with BD as well. People have a well, I guess I'm just looking at the Discord right now. People were definitely upset. I mean, I can say that. Everyone was. People were way too aggressive. But BD, what was it like from where you were at?
Uh, Too much chaos in the back. Just people. A couple of people, for instance, just diving it in there. People getting sent to the wall. I've been got sent to the wall a few times. It's Bristol, but some of those couple of those drivers should have been called out for it. So
Well, the thing is, one thing I noticed as well is that we went on almost a full half a race without a caution. But as soon as tempers start flaring, that's when people start retaliating, and that's one thing I definitely want to point out to everyone watching is that all it takes is just one person to be just jumping that line, and all of a sudden, then we have a cavalcade of people getting upset with each other. We went half the race. Last night we only had two cautions, but as soon as one person starts jumping that line, people it just goes downhill from there. But BD though, P2 there, it seemed like you had a fast car.
yeah, we had a really good car. We were on the wrong preset to be honest, so we were really tight throughout most of the race. When we got our setup in, the car felt good. A little loose at first, but the car felt fine nonetheless. Very happy to get a P2 at Bristol. Um, Wanted to win, but P2 is just as good, I guess. Shout out to all of Von Poon, Brandon, Cade, Piper, everyone here at the track for building a good car. Despite the wrong preset, we'll move to next week and hope we get a better finish there.
Oh, next week is Charlotte, so definitely a endurance race right there. So we will definitely see how that works. But anyway, and then now we look to Xander. Xander swept the week here. We have a big, I think this is actually our first 3-day sweep. So let's start with that. How's it feel?
Well, it's a blessing and a pleasure to be able to race in this league. So every single time I race in any race in this league, I find it a huge blessing and an honor. Some great guys in this league, and it means a lot to me that I'm able to compete with some of these guys.
Well, of course, this is your non-points night. You're just doing this for shots and goggles here. Um, we would definitely say this is a first for that. So excellent job there. It seemed like we were here most of the night. You were up and you were down. Sometimes you were in the middle. Sometimes you were not. What happened? Like, what was it like from you?
Well, Bristol is Bristol, and a lot of people get upset at people, and that's just sort of how the agenda goes at Bristol. Obviously, starting in the back was difficult, but I find that being patient is the most that you can do, especially starting 15th or 16th, wherever I was, and you just got to be able to manage your tires and be able to come to the field, not by dive bombing people, just methodically and maybe trying to get to somebody's outside, maybe push them up the track just a little bit in order to get a nice run off on the bottom. The Toyota Supra was awesome. It was as fast as Xfinity Internet tonight. So
Oh boy.
the guys at GMI definitely gave me a good one. So Monster, love you. Gear Wrench, all the guys. I love my mom. I love my dad Tim, and
I love you too, son.
we'll go on to Charlotte.
No, yes, on to Charlotte. So definitely see what we can do. Of course, festivities start on Saturday with the Cup Series. So we're going to see how people do for 200 laps, and then we're going to move on down to lights for 100 laps there. So we're definitely going to see how things kind of turn on out here, because of course Charlotte is not Bristol, so no short track racing. We only have a big thing here with uh, we're going back into mile and a halves here. So yeah, we will definitely be looking forward to that. Everyone, hopefully you enjoyed the race and the entire race weekend, and we'll see you next week not next week technically. It's this Saturday at Charlotte. Have a good night, everyone. Peace.